Ditch this if you can explain why Gen X is just aging differently.
Girl, I don't know. I'm just as perplexed as everyone else. I was curious. I looked online. I found this picture from the 1960s. All these women up here were 46 years old.
Hey, what's up? Good hypothesis, but no, roller sets or hairdos aren't going to make you look any older. The reason us Gen Xers are aging so well is because we live in a world without problems. Yes, we have problems, but we didn't live through starvation. We didn't live through a time where 8 out of 10 boys in our towns and schools were sent over across the pond to fight Hitler. See, you said you got that photo from the 60s and all those chicks are in their 40s, which means that during World War II they were in their 20s, which means during the 30s and the Great Depression they were in their teens. That means they grew up in a time when their parents barely had jobs to have money to pay for anything, which means they probably ate dinner once every 3 days. They didn't have access to vitamins, all the stuff we have access to, all the preservatives in our foods now that make all our young kids look older than they do. But back to the war thing. Once again, they're teenagers during the Great Depression, and then when they're in their college and early adult years, we're at war with the entire world, fighting Hitler and the Japanese. Those women's brothers, perhaps even their fathers, male cousins, boyfriends, husbands, were all off at war dying. They would go to movie houses and see video clips of young men, possibly from their town, bloated up on the beaches of Tarawa, Peleliu, Guadalcanal. Maybe their brother died in Anzio. Maybe their cousin died on the beaches of Normandy. So what you're seeing on the faces of those women who were only 40 in the 60s is fucking stress. It's a hard life, and life with real problems opposed to us and our daily problems of whether I'm going to get a shitty dinner from McDonald's or a shittier dinner from Wendy's. Those are our problems. That's why we look so young in our 40s. That and modern medicine's a hell of a thing. Good video though. Nice hypothesis. Thanks for the mind bender there. Thank you. Have a good one.